So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 76 yards and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw there complete to Sims.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
10 more there and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Wentz now on first down.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, it's more strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
These two teams they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing his Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Runs over it.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Wentz. The throw taken in by Sims. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Wentz will keep it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
Wentz's throw complete to Dotson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wentz. That one caught by Gibson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Wentz now to throw.
Touchdown, Washington. Cam Sims.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball. First half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
To throw is Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They had a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Wentz.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll go again with Gibson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A handoff for Gibson.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep to the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Now Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get the foot.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Back to the ground with Gibson.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz, he gets it to Thomas.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Once more, Gibson.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's a give to Gibson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run. It's Gibson.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Wentz. And that's complete. It's Sims.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wentz going to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Able to connect with Dotson.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Here's Wentz to throw.
Going right back to Dotson.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Cam Sims
from 19 yards. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, I'm almost surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A carry for Gibson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to throw. Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Sims. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll run here with Gibson, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through the environment, and you have to imagine. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late.